Welcome back to another edition of Experience Marshfield. Today I'm very excited, brand new business in Marshfield opening up, the Escape Room, and we're here with one of the owners, Dan D'Argenio. Dan, very nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, Bob.
This is a very, very exciting thing going on right in downtown. I know you have a lot of information on that. But before we get going, just tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Sure. I've been living in Marshfield for 11 years. I teach at Marshfield Senior High School. This is my 11th, actually we started my 12th year. My wife is also a teacher there. She's been working there for the same amount of time. We have a 5-year-old son and a 2-year-old son. I also am a realtor, and I've been doing that for about 5 years, and now about 6 months ago this project started to come to fruition, and I'm really excited to have Marshfield experience kind of this escape room fad that's kind of sweeping across America.
It's a very fun fad, but I mean, I think it's going to be here for a long time. But obviously, I mean, you are a great teacher, both you and your wife. Also being in real estate and opening up a business, that's got its time constraints. But I'm sure there was some enthusiasm, of course, with this. I mean, I can see that.
Yeah.
So tell us just a little bit about the four of you that own this and how the whole concept for you all came about, that this was the right time to open up the escape room.
Sure. So Tim Berglund and I have been friends, probably my first friend in Marshfield 11 years ago when I moved here. He's an art teacher at the high school, one of the most creative and exciting people you'll ever meet. And he and his wife, Katie Maratz, who is an art teacher at Mosinee High School, both creative geniuses, I think, with their best friend, Jeremy Gannog, who is a nurse practitioner at the Mayo Clinic, and he drives back every Thursday night, works here all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and then drives back to work to Rochester every Sunday night. It was their idea, and they loved escape rooms. They went to any escape room within a driving distance in Madison, Green Bay, Eau Claire, Rochester, every one they've done there in the cities. And they kind of got me, hey, have you done these escape rooms? And this was years ago, probably 3 years ago. Have you done these escape rooms? You know, I've heard of them, but never really done it. And then my wife and I did an escape room in the Twin Cities, and we absolutely loved it. My sister-in-law lives over there. We absolutely loved it, and we couldn't stop talking about it, how fun it was. And then we did Cracked in Weston and loved it, and then we did Cracked in Weston again and loved it. And the more that we've done, the more that we continue to love the experience, because it's unlike anything you could ever do. And Tim and Katie and Jeremy approached me and said, hey, do you think we can turn our excitement for escape rooms into a business? And I think there's no better way to start a business than something that you love and try to explain to other people and have other people have a good time. And really what this is, an escape room is, it's entertainment. It's an amusement. You know, I think our insurance policy is under amusement. You know, it's an amusement, exciting entertainment venue that people say in Marshfield quite a bit, you know, there's not enough to do here. We got to go to Wausau to kind of get this. Or we got to go to Point. And I'm like, you know what? I think there is a lot to do here. And I think we can add this, and so people don't have to go to Wausau or Point or Eau Claire. They can go out to eat here, they can grab drinks here, they can go to an escape room. So that's really where it came from. And we got our business plan together, went through all the numbers, and said that we're going to give it a go. And so, like, we're all full-time employees somewhere else, and this is now taken on another half-time, full-time type of job for us as well, and we're excited to open in a couple weeks.
So there's four of you.
Yep.
How's the dynamic between the four of you? Because it sounds very exciting. As I've driven by a couple of times on weekends, somebody will be out painting, or you just see a lot going on.
So everything that you will see here when you come into our lobby, and this building was nothing but, you know, concrete floors when we entered, and we've done all of this ourselves. And all four of us have different skill sets. Some overlap, some don't. And between Jeremy's knowledge base, Tim's, and Katie's knowledge base, especially when it comes to construction, and then my knowledge base when it comes to kind of the real estate side and the marketing side and the demographics of understanding Marshfield, has really kind of created this perfect team group that we have. Some group members take leads on certain topics, and other group members take leads on other ones. The creativity of Tim and Katie with their arts background, you will see in our rooms, you'll see in our lobby. You know, a lot of this is their brainchild. And Jeremy's, he's probably done 35 escape rooms. He's traveled all over the world to do escape rooms. And so his true masterful understanding of what an escape room is where you'll see, hopefully, and you'll experience in our rooms as well.
And so what made you all decide this location in the downtown area of Marshfield? What made you decide on this location?
Sure. So, number one, I think over the last 5 years or so, really the push from the city, the push from the community, that kind of want to revive downtown a little bit. And you see it with Wenzel Family Plaza, which I love. I was there today with my kids, eating Mojos and having, Mission Nutrition. And then with Uptown Coffee and the Daily Grind, et cetera, all these businesses that I think is starting to kind of gain some traction in downtown. We wanted to be in the entertainment area, and whether you're grabbing a beer at the brew pub, or you're grabbing or at the Rivers, or any of the local bars that we have, or you're grabbing dinner, we wanted to be within walking distance of any of those. The movie theater, the Cranes are great friends, and so if you want to go to a movie and then come to an escape room, we wanted it right here, and we needed a space that was big enough in order to house it, and we talked with Pat Schreiner, and he's been absolutely excellent to work with, and came on an agreement. And the progress that he's seen in here, he's blown away at what we've been able to accomplish as well. So he's been great to work with. It's right on a busy street next to some great other local establishments that we want to partner with.
It really is an incredible job of what you've done here. Normally when we are in our set over by City Hall, and this being out on location, you guys have really done a phenomenal job with this whole thing. Now, so you brought up a little bit about the other businesses.
Yeah.
Are you going to be not necessarily partnering with them, but maybe some mutual benefit with them?
Yep. So we're already working with Mojos right now. So come early fall, there'll be kind of a month-by-month promotion. Hopefully, I hope to expand that to a variety of other restaurants and bars in the area to kind of have a night out experience for Marshfield. We want this to be, groups of friends or date nights or family adventures. Go out to dinner and you come here. You come here, you go out to dinner, etc. And our first one, like I said, is going to be with Mojos, and that's going to be in the month of October. And then after that, we hope to work with a variety of the other local businesses to kind of partner up and make sure that people are staying here and having fun here, because there's a lot to do, and we're hopefully adding to that to kind of have a good entertainment area here in Marshfield.
This certainly seems to fill a niche, because this really is something that families can do, friends can do, buddies can do that are out, on a bachelor party or bachelorette party. It fits so many different niches. I think that's part of the reason that I believe it's going to do very well. So tell us about the basics of an escape room.
Sure. Typical escape rooms are 60-minute theme-driven puzzle challenges. So you go into a room, your clock starts 60 minutes, the minute it shuts behind you, they're never locked. So that's something that's on our fact page on our website, is people are scared they're going to be locked in there. The doors aren't locked, and we have safety switches for the end door in case of anything. So you can come and go as you please. But it's 60 minutes, and you enter in to a themed room. So our first one is Ransom, which is public. Our second one is going to be Titanic, and that's going to be opening up late fall. And you enter in, and there's going to be puzzles, there's going to be riddles, there's going to be secret clues that you have to find in the room. Nothing is going to just jump out at you. And by putting these puzzles and these secrets and these riddles together, you unlock locks, whether they're number locks or coded locks or shape locks or letter locks or key locks, to get you to the next stage in the overall room experience. And the goal of an escape room is you enter, and within 60 minutes you are able to escape that room, but you have to unlock a variety of challenges in order to do that. Some need one person to focus on, others need multiple team members to get through. So a lot of it is teamwork, communication, etc. We've already been a couple coaches from the area have reached out to us to say, as soon as you guys open up, we want our teams to come in there to work on team building. Corporate events, these are huge. One of the largest demographics of people that do escape rooms in the United States of America are corporate training events to work on communication skills, leadership skills, etc. So hopefully we're working with a lot of different local businesses to do that for training in human resources. So that's the goal, and each theme is different. I mean, you're going to walk into our first room, and hopefully it's right on point and feel like you're in that particular theme. When you get to our second one, Titanic, we want you to feel like you're on the Titanic, and that's where the creativity of really my business partners came in to create it, where I think it's going to be unmatched.
So how many different rooms will you have here?
Yep, so we're going to start in a couple weeks, mid-August, with our first one, Ransom. About a month to 2 months later, we're going to open up Titanic, and then we will open up our third room to, we'll leave that out there for a little bit, but we're going to open up our third room the week before Christmas. So when families get together, we want families to come in and experience that if they've already experienced our other two. And so fully operational, we will have 3 rooms running. For the life of a room is usually between about a year and a half by the time the market gets through the room. And then that one Ransom will go away, we'll retire as we call it, in about a year and a half, and then we'll be working on our 4th room, which will then take the place. So we'll always have 3 rooms fully operational once we get up and going.
So is the Escape Room, is that like a franchise or anything, or do you just...
We created, so there's one large, there's a couple large franchises. Escapeology is out of the closest one to us is Minneapolis, and they have 40 locations around the United States. So this is privately owned, privately operated by locals, and we create the theme by ourselves, we create the storyline by ourselves, we create the puzzles by ourselves. You can buy franchises, you buy a set room, and then you build that set room. All of this is organic, and all of this is us creating from the minute you walk into this room, the lobby, to the minute you exit our doors of the rooms. All of it is organic and created by us.
So it's all your creative.
Yeah. Yep.
This really is amazing to me.
Yeah.
I really did not know all this.
Yeah.
It sounds like a lot of work, but it sounds like a lot of fun. And what you can do with it, with the businesses, the sports clubs, I didn't even think about that.
Youth groups are another ones to come in and kind of, because other than our, they're not scary. Like escape rooms, people think, they're not scary. They're just theme driven, whatever that theme driven is, and whatever that theme is for the particular room. So youth groups, team bonding. Like you said, we got a message a couple weeks ago from a bachelorette party that said, "Hey, mid-August is when can we do this before they go out and go out on the town?" Absolutely. I got a message the other day from somebody who's coming to visit this summer from Hawaii, and are you guys going to be open during these dates? So, wow. I mean, how cool, how cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and they can come to their bachelorette or bachelor party, come and do this, go out and have a beverage, or maybe have a couple beverages and snacks and come over.
Yeah.
What I'm intrigued by is just the diversity of it all, and it's going to be fun because, as you know, we've heard in Marshfield for a long time, there's not a lot to do, and I agree with you. There's a lot more things coming up. Yourselves here at the Escape Room, Uptown, Mojo's, as you said, been a great addition. I know there's some other things in the works. It really kind of pivoted off of the Wenzel Family Plaza.
Without a doubt. Which,
when you go over to the plaza on a Saturday, it's very interesting to see. You've got the polka guys up on the stage, and the seniors from next door, they're coming there tapping.
Yeah.
And you got the kids in the play feature, and now they got the people out doing the yoga. I mean, it's amazing, and it's giving great energy.
Yep.
I really think that I'm so excited about this starting, and it is going to start, I think you said, the 2nd or 3rd week of August.
Yep. It'll be our first room, and it's all online booking. So the big item that I need to make sure people understand, escaperoommarshfield.com has all of the information. So if you check us out on there, escaperoommarshfield.com, check us out on Facebook, Escape Room Marshfield, or Instagram, escape_room_Marshfield. And all of our updates will be on there, and booking and release dates and pricing and frequently asked questions. All of that's on there for you. You're going to book online. Your group of 4 to 6 is what it's designed for. You can do a couple less. We really don't want to do too many more because of the size of our rooms. We want people to have a premier experience. Those people that have never done an escape room, there's a difference between public and private escape rooms. And we, as our team, really wanted to make sure that ours always stayed private. What that means is you, your wife, and your kids want to come in here, and you guys want to have a family bonding experience. You guys want to have fun together. You're never going to have random people added to your room just to fill the spots, okay? If it's just 4 of you, we'd like it to run at 6. because that's more customers, right? But if it's just 4, that's it. It's you 4. We're not going to add 2 random people because we want you to have a premier experience. So friends, you're going to be with your friend group. We've done public rooms before, and while sometimes they're great because you get in with different people that you've never met and you had a wonderful time, but sometimes personalities clash and you didn't get along with that other group, and we don't want you to have a bad experience based on different groups kind of being forced to go together. So all of the rooms will be private to your group that you book online.
Well, I got to tell you, I think it's going to take off, and I think it's going to do very, very well. We're very excited about the Escape Room Marshfield. You can look down below, and we've got the website there and the email address for you to go. You'll be able to order your tickets to come in online, and
all that's on our website, and it'll go through Bookio, which is what we're going to use. And you type in your information, you get your digital receipt, and you'll be good to go.
Good to go.
Yeah.
So no hassle, just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's you know what you're looking at the Escape Room in Marshfield is come on down. You can go to the website. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you'll be able to go to area restaurants, other places to do a lot. You can go afterwards over to the plaza. You can go down to the zoo. This is a great business that's taking off in Marshfield. We're very, very excited about it. We're very excited that you're opening up here in Marshfield, and we wish you a tremendous amount of success. Great. So thank you for having your business here.
Absolutely.
As always, that's the end of our show today for Experience Marshfield. Thank you, Dan, very much.
I appreciate it.
We look forward to your future.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
You too.
Appreciate it.